The reason the medium-duty segment has been stagnant for so long, it's just a classic innovator's dilemma. Don't mess with what works. But every so often, something like electrification comes along and everything changes. This is a market that is the backbone of our economy. Walk-in vans, box trucks, recreational vehicles.
Delivery vans, school buses, emergency and disaster response. There's just a huge variety of vehicles built on these platforms. And that's really the advantage of a modular platform like this, is that it fits into a very broad set of needs that the market has without requiring a bunch of bespoke solutions that those individual segments can't really afford to develop on their own.
We are focusing on what benefits our customer the most, engineering for attributes like durability and maintainability.
Ultra-high-strength steel throughout the frame construction, innovative rear suspension, and drive-by-wire.
We're running quite a novel 14-pole motor. We've isolated the powertrain from the axle load by mounting it directly in the chassis. And that gives us a huge benefit in terms of durability.
The battery is 100% designed in-house with multiple packs in parallel to provide different energy offerings depending on the truck's applications.
Harbinger solution benefits the driver in different ways.
Drivers get in and out of the vehicles more than 200 times a day. Every time they do that, it's an opportunity to injure themselves. So being able to lower the floor is a huge advantage.
When we look at the way these vehicles normally ride and handle, it's like you're standing in a house as it gets dragged down the road. The way that this vehicle will handle will be familiar. It's got suspension with significantly more compliance. It has a steering system with more precision and less input force needed. And as a whole, it just feels more like you're driving a vehicle you're already familiar with, rather than driving a big, uncomfortable truck.
One of the reasons that this is so exciting is that this is the first opportunity that I believe has existed in electrification to build a vehicle without compromises. So we can build a vehicle that can be acquired for the same cost as a vehicle powered by petroleum, and that all the savings that result from moving to electrification go to the customer where they belong.
The economics of replacing a vehicle are going to be dramatically better than the economics of keeping the vehicle you already have, even if it's not worn out. All these people that depend on vehicles to make their money, their margins are going to change completely.
This industry is responsible for a lot of greenhouse gas emissions. We thought that it was an opportunity to make an enormous difference with electrification.
We have the benefit of a group of people that already know exactly how to do everything we need to build a vehicle like this. And very rarely do you have the benefit of such a clear ability to execute. It's exciting to actually be making a product that people are lined up around the block to buy, and that doesn't usually happen.